Hello there! Shortly after returning to Opua, a weather window to sail to Fiji came up. We were clearly very excited.
The passage from New Zealand to Fiji is notoriously challenging. Preparation is key. We prepared Mehalah throughout, from steering to rigging. We renewed the life raft and carried out an inventory of the grab bag, just in case. Ahead of our passage to Fiji, we've got 1,100 nautical miles to go. We know it's going to be lively, so we're checking everything, and part of the checks we're doing our quadrant. This turns our rudder and checking all the cables, the tension of the cables, all the bolts and screws that hold everything together. And I would say 80% of the bolts are loose. Not badly loose, but just loose. So we're retensioning them, greasing everything, kissing everything, and yeah, hopefully everything will be just fine. Part of our pre-departure checks was a recheck, and we've discovered a lot of shackles loose, so they needed retensioning, and one pin was broken. So potentially this could come out, and then the pin that it's held in place by this potentially could come out, and then we don't want to carry on, but potentially the part of the rig could fall off and then cause...
Where did it come out from?
From our inner stay here. It's holding the bottom of it. So we replaced it and taped it, and we're good to go again. Good morning from Opua in New Zealand.
Good morning!
Today it's a big day, it's 1st of May, and we have officially cleared out of New Zealand with customs.
Yep.
And basically there's no going back. She asked us, how long you gonna be before you leave? Few minutes. We're gonna get the boat ready. We're ready.
We're ready. Yep.
Crew ready, boat ready.
After 2 years and a half, we're heading off. So with the 2-year delay.
Yeah, it was okay, you know,
Not too bad.
not too bad. Not too shabby, as they will say, not too shabby. Okay. See you on the other side. When we checked out of Fiji, we got flowers. When we checked out from New Zealand, we got this around our anchor. So equally, we're happy and we thank New Zealand for these flowers. The sail setup is critical to a successful passage. We were expecting winds gusting up to 30 knots from the beam and waves averaging 3.8 meters. We sail off with 2 reefs in the mainsail and the staysail. The Genoa acted as a gear stick, furling it in and out depending on the conditions.
Filled with gratitude, we were happy to sail off at last, but we were also apprehensive and pretty brave to set off given forecast. We were going to have to put up with strong winds and big seas for days on end.
Here we are out sailing, and this is our first sunset leaving New Zealand. All good on board. Annette is chilling out over there. Wow, it's a polite way of putting it, chilling out.
While Sorin and Mehalah are riding big seas, I hibernate most of the time in my bank. I rather do not see the big seas surrounding us.
Hello, this is day 2 on our passage from New Zealand to Fiji. Behind me you can see the South Pacific Ocean in its beauty. We are doing well. We have slowed down. We have rolled the Genoa completely because when
time or take it very slowly before we approach a low pressure passing in front of us from New Caledonia. So we don't want to get into that because it's got 30 plus knots of wind, rain, wind from all sorts of directions. So we are taking it easy to approach that, and all is well. Yeah, Ana mentioned from her bunk 3 meter swells, and we know what 3 meter swell means in the ocean. It's well, that's the average 3 meter swell, but it can be 5, it can be whatever. We've got some birds cruising around us. There's one now, and no other boats left Opua. The customs were a bit late, 30 minutes late to check us out on a Sunday, but we did get checked out, and here we are. I will show you where we're going. That way, in front of us, is Fiji. But beautiful skies for now, and we're hoping for the best. Day 3, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Cup of tea for me, a pink cup of tea for Ana, and this is probably going to be some sort of breakfast lunch. Creamy bacon. And outside the sun is coming up. That's nice. Hello, this is day 4 on our passage. We have currently got 22, 24, 25 gusting, so it's okay. I can come out and do a deck check. Check the lines, check the dinghy. I've got my assistant right here. There she is. Say hello. Hello. And we had a very lively night with squalls, and there are more coming. There's one there now. We had 32 knots of wind this morning. And yes,
It is obvious that the impending meeting with the depression was rendering me extra nervous.
this is day 5, and we're going through the low pressure that we've been slowing down not to get into too early. The forecast is for 3.8 meter waves, and I think they are. Look at this big bad boy coming now. Look at that. We often get them slapping the hull, and then they go full over. It's all wet down here. And weather should improve from today. Sun is just out there. And Fiji is up that way. Here we come. It's nice and warm today. Beautiful.
The day we cross the low pressure, we celebrate 4 years cruisiversary.
From today, the waves and the wind should shift more towards southeast, so we'll be galloping, a bit more sail out, and off we go. Should go in, just go in, Sorin. Hello again, this is day 6, it's a Friday, the sun is out and we've got spa music today, relaxing Zen Buddhist music because we feel like it, and we saw a lot of flying fish, and when we get to Fiji we're selling salt from our deck. We're just gonna scrape it all and sell it. Don't know if we're gonna make any money with it, but everything is covered in salt. The sail all the way to the top.
Once we pass the depression, we hope the conditions will marginally improve. But no, the strong winds and the big seas stayed with us throughout.
Day 7 of our passage from New Zealand to Fiji, and last night we had a pretty tough night.
We?
You! More you than I!
We? Somebody was like snoring, man. Somebody wasn't snoring.
Okay, so can you tell us what happened?
The story goes like this. You ready?
I am.
You don't look very ready with that camera. In the afternoon the wind started picking up from the usual 25, 26 knots to 28 knots and more. And squalls started coming in. The waves built up, of course, and then it just stayed all night around 30 knots, all night. Like, the speed was just like incredible. The waves, the sound of the waves slapping the hull and going over the deck, and the movement inside here, and these things opened on me, 2 of them, this and this.
Mehalah still was horrendous. I mean, it was like really
It was horrendously nice, but it was fast. We were doing 8.8 knots at one point, 9 knots, which with the sails we have, it's a lot because we are reefing big time. So no luck to sleep. I went outside to have a look, for lights, stars, no stars, pitch black and howling winds and water splashing everywhere.
Okay, and from now on, what we're expecting?
Every day we say better conditions, better. No, the wind today is it's calming, it's dropping down from 30 to 26, 25. So and the waves are now at the moment 3.8 meters. So they're coming down also. And today is Saturday, we got Sunday, everything is calming down. Monday more, and then we got a bit of an acceleration zone coming into VT level, so some strong winds there, but nothing to worry about. And just get out of this state really and start having a bit of a shade, maybe put a t-shirt on, make ourselves human, because we can't arrive like this in Fiji. They say, where you come from? New Zealand. What? Like that?
At night in pitch black, when the winds are howling and the waves are crashing against the hull, we hope and pray for Mehalah to put up with it all.
Today's the official day when we're both out on deck. The weather, it started very calm, and it was almost surreal after all the days of strong winds we had. And we thought we'll put all the sails out, and we did. And now it picked up again. It's okay, we got about 20 knots, which is alright. Anything more than this will be a bit overpowered, but it's a good afternoon to chill out on deck with my partner over here.
And we're spending a long time.
Yes, Ana doesn't like looking at waves, big waves. Small waves, it's okay, but big waves, nah, I don't want to look at them. But today they're 2.5, I think, yeah, 2.5, which is a huge improvement from
The days before, when they had 3.8.
yeah. So average 3.8. intense. All it's good, we're making good progress. We're sort of coming out of the woodworks from down there. We can have a shower and move around and push on. We are pushing on now. Well, we'll arrive there, it looks like we'll arrive there tomorrow evening, right? Tomorrow evening. So we'll have to check in on Tuesday. Yep.
Every day we were closer and closer to the tropics. The beautiful tropical skies emerging were announcing the impending arrival and the end of our upheaval.
Okay, we're approaching Fiji, and there is an acceleration zone in the pass where we'll be going through, and we've got constant 20 knots now, and it's going up to 24, and the forecast is for 30 knots. So we gotta get everything ready for this small area of strong winds, and of course it's pitch black, which makes it more fun. But hey, we gotta do it. That's what we're doing. We're sailing. Already it's howling, eh?
Yes.
25 knots. Vuda Marina. This is sailing yacht Mehalah of Lerwick. Do you receive?
Station calling Vuda Marina.
Bula Vunda Marina, this is sailing yacht Mehalah of Lerwick. We're anchored outside next to the customs clearing mooring buoy. We're waiting for customs clearance instructions, please.
Stand by, Captain. Stand by. We'll inform the options to come down, then they will come over and board your boat, Captain. Over.
Okay, copy. We'll wait here on board.
Roger. Captain, you can make your way to the customs dock inside the marina, Captain.
Yep, copy that. We'll get ready. We'll get the fenders out, and we'll be on our way. We were amongst the first, if not the first vessel to make landfall in Fiji from New Zealand. Everyone was welcoming us with excitement. As for us, we were over the moon to be back in Fiji. We're in for one, Ana. We're in. Join us in our next episode to see our Fiji adventures unfolding with ups and downs. Thanks for watching our video.
If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe, comment, give us the thumbs up and share.